It's for historians and editors. So first of all, I'm Jennifer Taniguchi. I'm the Division 22 News editor. And that's Courtney Ochoko. She's from Kauai High School. And we're going to be your facilitators today. So Courtney passed out like a paper to all of you guys, right? So we're going to introduce ourselves, but not in like the original way. We're going to actually like write your name on the paper. You're also going to write what club you're from. And one interesting fact about yourself. And I'll be done. And your officer position. Sorry. So who's done? It's okay if you're not. About half of you? Okay, so when you're done, just fold your paper like maybe like twice, so it's like this size. And then Courtney's gonna come around and cook. Or it could just be a fact about yourself. Okay, so now we're gonna. Oh, okay. I'll just explain it now. We're gonna actually draw it by random, and I guess we'll go around the room like that way, and then you're gonna read what it says, and then the person. Wait, never mind. Just kidding. We're gonna read like. Okay, if Courtney starts it, she'll read the card, and whoever that is, stand up, and then they will read their card, and then whoever it is, stand up, and so on. Yeah.
Alright.
Am I just passing it back out?
I got my own.
Oh yeah, make sure you read it before. Try not to get yourself.
start, I'm sorry if I missed your name.
Elena.
Elena Cabrera is from Maui High. She's their historian, and the interesting fact is she never wears matching socks. Where's your socks?
Wow.
Okay. So now you can introduce.
I have Isaiah Paval David. Okay. He's from Waiakea High School. He's a webmaster, and he can play over 5 different instruments.
Kristen Lazar. Mililani, she's from Mililani Club. She's the editor and she likes to play piano.
I have Justin Doyle. He goes to Kauai High School. He's a historian and he's the assistant student editor for the school's media team.
I have Courtney Ochoco. She goes to Kauai High School Key Club. She's a historian, and you have 3 middle names.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I have Chris Count from Iolani Key Club. He's the editor. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, but he wears a medical brace for his scoliosis.
I have Chris Negrillo from Waikato Key Club. He's the senior representative and he does 2 martial arts.
I have Caitlin Shirai from Waiakea High School. She's the historian and she's been dancing for 11 years.
I have Ariel Garon from Palmer Key Club. She's a historian and she's very weird or random. I have Judy. So she's from Waipahu Key Club. She started at art and she likes to read.
I have Evan Kochi. He goes to King Kaulike. His favorite food is naan.
I have Kayla, and she goes to Kaiser High, and this is her first sleepover.
Oh. I'm Justin.
Oh, hello.
Justin.
Mouse.
Now.
It looks like a mouse.
Justin now. He's from Lily Lonnie Key Club. He's a historian. He plays 7 different instruments and is a vegetarian.
I have Caitlin Rui. She's from Kaiser Key Club. She's a ballet dancer and is the vice president for school service. Yes? Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
I have Jason Kang. He's from Kaiser Key Club. He's a member. And moms are his favorite animal.
I have Jamie. She's from Iolani Key Club, and she's their historian and she dances.
I have Jennifer Taniguchi, and she's the Division 22 news editor, and she's from Waiakea, and she attended Japanese school for 8 years.
And I guess it went back to me, but who didn't go yet? Wait, really? Oh, that's good. Okay, that's like really rare that it works. So let's start with I'll start on this side. Yeah, that's it. So again, yeah, could I explain that? Okay, so right now we're going to talk about historians especially. At the end of the year, well not really end of the year, around January or December area, you can submit a year in review. And that's like, and award, you know how like the presidents have their like distinguished presidents, outstanding presidents. Like this is what historians submit, the year in review. There's 3 types you can submit, the traditional, non-traditional, and digital. Okay, for the traditional scrapbook, you have to submit it in a binder no larger than 14 inches high and 14 inches wide. And here's an example of And this one actually won at International Convention. So you can see it's very big and it's heavy. It's like, I think that one's 17 or 19 pounds. Oh, that was from IKEA in like 2007 to 2008. Okay, all of the pages must be numbered and there must be a table of contents. And you have to have like tabs with the categories of service to school, service to community, fundraising projects, assistance to Kiwanis projects, major emphasis program involvement, and miscellaneous. So later on you can look at that one if you want to see it. Okay. The non-traditional scrapbook, that was, you should explain that.
Okay. Let me get out. Oh, you do? Well, I have a couple in case. Okay, so basically, non-traditional scrapbook, Kauai High School participates in that every single year, actually. We basically get together around, I'm not sure exactly when we get together, but we get together to plan out exactly what we're gonna do. So we come up with how much we're gonna spend on it, what it's gonna be made of, what our, I guess, theme is. So I know she said she has it on another slide, but I have a couple pictures of like our past scrapbooks. So these are the soundtracks of service. I'm not exactly sure when this was from, but this went to international, and I'm pretty sure it won. So it's basically 3 portions with CDs that represent each project. We also had C packets. Each C packet had what event, the description, all the details, how many hours it was, all that. And this was our most recent scrapbook from last year. It was just a basic t-shirt wrap, and each shirt represented an event. And the tag that we had on each shirt said the hours, what you did, how many people attended it, and basically the basics of the event. And they cover each of the 6 categories up on here. So service to school, service to community, fundraising projects, assistance to Kiwanis, major emphasis program involvement, and miscellaneous. And that basically wraps it up.
Okay, and now for, the year in review cost sheet. Well, Courtney will be helping it out right now. Yep, there's this one and this one. Okay, the year in review cost sheet, which will be handed out, looks exactly like this. You have to attach it to the inside cover of your traditional scrapbook or be submitted with the non-traditional scrapbook. I believe if you don't submit this like on the inside of a traditional, you get automatically 10 points deducted. Okay, so here are some pictures of the traditional scrapbook. These are both from 2 years ago. And this was what we didn't say distinguished or outstanding. We used like first and second place. So this one was submitted, the black one, was submitted by Waikia High School and it received first place. And the theme was the serious case of service. So it was like a mystery kind of thing. So we filled it with like magnifying glasses and like all the pages were manila folders, like a case style. And this one was submitted by Hilo High School and their theme was like superheroes of service. And so they actually received second place, and they wrapped it in their polo. She showed you pictures of non-traditional scrapbooks. This one was from Kauai High School 2 years ago. Personally, it's my favorite because it was really nice. And if you see like on the, I'm putting it on the wrong screen, the popcorn and the juice, they have like pictures, and if you can see it says fundraising right here, because that was one of the categories, and it also has fundraising on this box. And this one too also has it like over in the tiny part. Oops. Oh, and this is a picture of the digital scrapbook from my Key Club. I think this was 2 years ago also. And a digital scrapbook is kind of a form of non-traditional scrapbook, but it's a bit different. And with any like Key Club, I don't want to explain it.
Our last story, like he already graduated, which was Delzy. So he made a scrapbook of all the events he went to the video and then mashed it up. In the beginning was us officers saying the Key pitch, and there's this.
Yeah, it's a really nice display too. And okay, division criteria. In the meantime, you can look at the other sheet that just got passed out. And it goes more in depth about the traditional scrapbook and the non-traditional scrapbook, and all the guidelines and regulations you have to follow. And like, I don't know if you already got this during registration, but all clubs will be getting a binder from the division. And like these papers have like hole punches, and you're supposed to put it in the binder, so it's like your reference sheet. Oh, and I recommend your cost sheet. If you like write, if it's like you're writing on it, make a copy first, so just in case you mess up. Or yeah, so just make copies. And the thing is still not working. My key clock is not small. Okay. Wasn't planning on this. Well, let's go on. So, how many of you guys are editors again in here? 4, 5? 5 of you guys? Okay, the rest are historians. So, since we talked about historians, let's go and talk about editors. What do you guys do as an editor? Are you guys like the web editor, or are you like actually for the editors part, we're talking about the newsletter kind of editor. Well, all editors are like, in a way, you want to get information out. Like, normally it's about past things, but for web editors, I guess it's for future events also. So, let's see. For the division, oh, I have handouts. Okay, this is a Division 22 newsletter from okay, for the Division 22 newsletter that's going around, that's from last month, so it was about July. We really want people to submit because it's a Division 22 newsletter, and we want all clubs to be represented. It can be as simple as like turning in a picture with like a short caption and like a description of the project. Submissions are due on like the 3rd of the month, and if it's like, we think it's really good, we will even send it to district, and it can be published in a California, Nevada, Hawaii newsletter. I know Courtney submits like every month, which is really good, and we encourage everybody to do that, but we know it's hard, so we want you to submit at least once the whole year, but try to submit like at least 5 times the whole year. And it's really easy. Courtney, can you like use the old format from last year?
Yeah, we used the old format from last year, so from Keegan. It basically has the month, the name of your club, the person who's writing it, the title, and then you have like this box to describe what event it is or what you guys did. And then there's a little box where you can put what the pictures are. So it's pretty basic, and you just send that in with the pictures attached to the email. And that goes to Jennifer, well, I send it to Jennifer, my fellow historians, my KIC, and Ma and Kelly, and I'm pretty sure that's what I sent.
Yeah, that's really good to send it to, yeah, your president, your fellow historians if you have, your advisor, but the ones you need to submit it to is myself, Mom, Mrs. Masuhara, and Kelly, or LTG. Oh, that is it. I was just going to close the door. Oh, I think there was an activity. Okay. Well, the newsletter is very important, as well as the historian position, and this is the reason why we put it together in one workshop, is because the historians document it and save it, so the editors record it. So Isaiah and Caitlin, you guys come from the same club, and you guys are the editor and historian. So you guys are supposed to be working together the most. And so what other clubs have an editor and a historian? Yeah, and you guys. And you guys. Right? No?
I'm both. She's studying as a senior advisor.
Oh, okay. Well, it's really good to have both. And so the editor like reports it, and then the historian documents it for like future use. So we would pass around this thing, but it's kind of heavy. I'll just like slide it, I guess, from the back row. Yeah, it's really long. We probably won't look at the whole thing. But for making a traditional scrapbook, I know the first thing you come up with is a theme. The first thing you come up with is a theme, and then we really encourage everyone to work with their club. Even though you're the historian, it's not your entire responsibility, because you want the club to be represented in the scrapbook. So you want everybody's input, everybody's help. Just like the newsletter, right? Everybody's input, so submit. I'll probably be sending out emails, and that's why you guys will now be filling out this sign-up sheet for, you guys are going to have to do a sign-up sheet for newsletter submissions. So you have your club names, you put the months you want to submit, and your email address, and then we'll probably just like give you a reminder email you signed up to submit to it. You guys can actually submit for this month if you wanted to, because I have to turn it into CNH on the 20th and we end on the 18th. So if you send me like pictures and a short article, I can send that. And also, you guys are gonna sign up to do scrapbooks. So all of you guys come from a club, even if you're not the historian, you will sign up for your club to submit a scrapbook. So again, you put the type of scrapbook you want to do and then your email. We have a lot of time. This time you guys can also do your evaluation forms, I guess. I believe they came in your folder, the little paper. eat them or throw them away in the trash.
Could we change our method solution?
Yeah, I guess so. You're not going to be like talented, but we're trying to like email you and say you signed up for this one. Yeah, but you guys can change it. Like if you don't have a project with us, or like you have a really good project, you can write all of them. Oh, just have someone else take pictures first. And then we'll get Oh no, that's a different type of sheet. Yeah. This is for the scrapbook.
Oh, I see.
No problem. Oh, thank you. Wait, you're a senior board director, you said?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a board director workshop? No? Oh. Never mind. Oh yeah, there's only presidents. Yeah, member. Yeah. Yes, I'm the ones here want to be thrown away. Or no? Kind of yours. Thrown away. Throw away. Sure. Does anybody else want to throw this away? Okay. Or you could keep it, you know, and like remember the person forever.
Yeah.
Facebook friend them.
Save the trees as well, you know.
Or did you want to say?
Oh, okay, I was saying.
Okay. For saving trees. Open the envelope, sorry.
Because I have no friends, you know.
Stroll past. Oh
Is that a
one, like which one you feel most lenient? You can change it like anytime, but. Okay, so there was 4 dancers in here. 1, 2, 3. Where was the 4th one? I know there was a 4th one. Oh, I danced, but yeah, I started late for my school. So where's the sign up? One there,
circling.
one there. Yeah. They like cross though, right? It's not
Yeah.
like, okay. Yeah. And the book is there. So who's gonna do a traditional scrapbook? Raise your hands up high.
Loud and proud, guys. Come on.
Yay! One person, one club, I mean, because one person does not make the scrapbook. And who's doing a non-traditional scrapbook? Oh yay! There's like 4 clubs. Okay, now who's gonna do a digital?
Ooh, save the trees.
Wait, did you just say it?
I thought it was
Oh yes, underneath. Oh yay, 2/3 clubs. And that's like all the clubs here, so that's good. And who's gonna submit to the newsletter? Everybody is gonna submit to the newsletter. And who's gonna go to HCon? Everyone should be raising their hands. Doesn't everybody want to go HCon?
Who wants to go to HCon?
I do.
That should be everybody.
Yeah. And who's gonna make all their service hours so they can go? This is my other workshop that's like coloring and You're in that? Cool. So what are you guys' workshops later? Sorry. Who's in?
We're all gonna smile.
Somebody I want to know. All 2 of you, so you guys can like sit by each other. Okay. What about Key Covers Got Talent? No one? That's cool. Wait, I think wait, I need to look at my matrix. Key Covers Got Talent. Yeah, I'll be. You stay in this room, by the way. Who's going to Project Jumpstart? That's cool. Okay. Who's going to You Got Moves and Swagger? Also 2 of you guys for everything. And who's going to You Smile, I Smile? That's cool. You guys know where to go? No? Okay, where's the wall? Oh, I know. Cali. Oh, you guys will actually be, like after this, so you're going to your club meetings, and that's in the gym. And also, what are you guys gonna do at that club meeting? Especially related to this workshop, like physically things.
Wow.
No, something that you have to do with the binder.
Oh, the foot binder.
Yes, remember to do that. I think your advisor probably got it at registration. Yeah. Everything with holes you get from your workshop is probably for your binder. Did you guys get the second one yet? Oh, you guys didn't get it. Wait,
Did you guys do both? No, we didn't.
oh. It's afterwards. So I kind of explained who's doing which one. But let's see how much money everyone's submitting compared. So who wants to be like the best key club? Well, we're all like part of one big good division, but who wants to be like great represented in our newsletter? We're gonna see how many months you guys are gonna submit.
I'm gonna be
Wait.
very best.
Yeah.
No one ever was. Sometimes when there's no real test.
Oh, no, okay. So for the Scott. Oh, this is Scott. Alright. You already said which one we're gonna do. Did everybody fill out the newsletter? Okay, so Iolani, I just kicked the 100 later. Okay, Iolani said to do probably all of them. So that's really good. Kaiser said they wanted to do all. So Clyde wanted to do all. King Kalike said don't know yet. Okay. Maui said to do all, but no promises. Yay! All. So Melilani said all once-ish. Waiakea said to try to do it every month. Yay! Waipahu said almost all months. Okay, that's good. I said like all. Okay, so I'll be emailing you guys, or Kelly will be emailing you guys, or Ma. So Ma emails you guys. You guys know you have to submit, or you guys may get in trouble. Okay, scrapbook. Okay, we went over this. Never mind. Thank you. What time is this workshop? Did everybody do their like evaluation sheet that was in your folder so you don't have to do it later? Oh, that's good. So what do you want to do now, Courtney? Oh, you guys are just too efficient. That's why we have time. Oh yeah, you guys can fill out your blue evaluation sheet so far, like until we. Yeah. Okay, who said they're doing traditional again though? What's your idea? I already know it already. But, oh, that's so cool. Okay, who else said they're doing traditional? There was like a second hand, right? No? Don't you guys just want to make this? Don't you? It's really easy. All you have to do is get your club to do like pages. So you don't do the whole thing yourself. So it gets really easy when you like split up the work. Okay, so non-traditional. What's your guys' themes for this year? Courtney.
We actually have not met with our other historic guys.
A lot of you guys said, okay, I can just find it here. Kaiser. Any possible things?
About like an around the world thing.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Pancake.
Maybe after I can get some teachers and I can look over and maybe
Cool. Molly. Any possible things? Any colors like blue and white? Because you guys said you always wear blue and white. Nalilani.
Well, I'm kind of everywhere right now, but when we start focusing like a laser beam, maybe we'll think of it.
Okay, now it's moving on to digital. Digital scrapbook. Yolani. Probably digital. Okay, well there's not really a theme I guess you have to follow. But you could decorate it like in the live hockey one.
Oh yeah. I guess like construction.
Construction.
Something.
Okay. Yeah, that's like really unique actually. You guys make way. Actually, nobody really does digital, so if you enter it, you probably will win. High chance. There you go. Okay. But look, you have like competition with my papu. Okay, what is your guys' possible theme? Okay. Well, at least everybody has goals to think of a theme, to carry out a theme. Okay, well actually the scrapbook submission stuff will be handed to Kelly and Moss, so they'll probably email you, and I'll be emailing you about the newsletter. And you guys said, oh, so okay, I don't expect this month because it was like past the due date. But if you want to, like Courtney, when you are really fast at submitting, you can just submit. Like you can take pictures at RTC. That's what Mom really wanted. She said, if you guys take pictures at RTC, then I can put it in and have an RTC article. And it would be really nice if you guys would write the RTC article and I could choose the best one. Yeah, I took one. Who can write the best? Giovanni or Kaiser? Well, they're like private school. And wait, you guys are the only private school in here. Yeah. Okay, well, be a challenge.